Turn
So
on the goddamn record, my friend, because you're missing the best of it. You're missing the best. There's
yeah,
nothing we need to be afraid of, you and I. There's
okay,
nothing that I'm afraid to say, nor nothing that I'm afraid to be asked. If you have
okay,
some fear, pause this as
okay.
necessary.
All right, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I've got it recording now. Um, okay, so let's just jump into it before we miss any other great stuff. Um,
Fraternities, absolutely. Yeah, the best is always in the beginning. I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right. So, hey everyone, I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Sconcy Business, and today we're here with John McAfee. I'm sure he needs no introduction. He's a wild personality. He just spent a few minutes messing with me. He's widely known for his antivirus software, super controversial. He's got so much going on. We're just gonna dive into it and unpack a little bit of what he's been up to in the past little bit and his thoughts on everything going on right now. Um, so just to dive right in, how did you originally get into cryptocurrency and blockchain?
Uh, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so number one, I'm trained as a mathematician. I've got an undergraduate Bachelor of Science in mathematics, and I've been to more graduate schools than I can count, and no longer interested in a remotely way in an advanced degree. More interested in all the proceed that you can get in graduate. Nevertheless, Northeast Louisiana State University, Virginia Polytechnic Institute, New York University, Columbia University. Never got a fucking advanced degree, but I did get a lot of pussy. And I a lot of classes. I mean, that much is true. As a mathematician, everything in life is numbers, people. Everything. Your birth, your death, the array of sunflower seeds, di ribonucleic acid or DNA, the movement of the stars in the heavens, and even, fucking believe it or not, your first love and possibly your last is all mathematics. I'm sorry to have to put it in such terms, but all of life is numbers. Numbers are not remotely influenced by politics, by by greed, jealousy, anger, love, hate. No, I mean numbers. Two plus two will always be four, no matter how inconvenient that answer may be. I'm sorry. Two plus two is four. Well, I mean, admittedly, in the new fucking math, especially in California, I mean, I do understand that in certain circumstances, two plus two could be 22 or any fucking number that you think is convenient. But I didn't learn that math, and so I am unversed in its manipulation and usage. But the old math, where 2 and 2 is in fact 4, and 3 and 2 is invariably 5. I apologize for the rigidity of such a system, but this is the truth. Every fucking thing in life, from politics to love to money, obviously, to right and wrong, good and bad, life and death is numbers. I wish somehow that it were otherwise, because I mean, life would be a much more mysterious and adventurous affair. But I fear that the truth of numbers is unfortunately the truth. And when people tell me, for example, that the coronavirus is a horrendous plague, and at the same time, they're telling me 274,000 people have died from it in a population of 7.8 billion. And being a mathematician, I would like to run the numbers and go, exactly what percentage of our population is that? Well, roughly 1 in 50 fucking thousand have died in the population of this planet. I regret. I don't mean to be indifferent or cold to those who have lost loved ones. No. But people, 60 million people every fucking year die on this planet. They disappear to be no more. A soul, 60 million of them, lost forever in eternity. And you say, but 250,000 have died from coronavirus. And my response is, I understand. My heart goes out to your loved ones. However, did you know that 650,000 every fucking year die from the flu? And what about pathogenic diarrhea, where you get diarrhea from touching another person? Look it up on Google. 2.5 million fucking people every goddamn year. Do you understand how insignificant coronavirus is now? That we have shut down the entire fucking planet. or 1/3 of it, the developed part. For what? For what? Something that killed 1/10 of many people as diarrhea. Then something, my friends, is wrong according to my understanding of mathematics. Where 2 + 2, whether it is convenient for you or not, is always 4. My apologies. Lo siento. My apologies, my friend.
Yeah, no, I mean that's I absolutely agree. I think a lot of the numbers are being exaggerated on top of that as well. So I mean it might be even significantly less.
I agree. But even if we accept the exaggerated
Yeah.
numbers, to understand how fucking insignificant this is. And yet we have locked ourselves away inside our homes, our apartments, our safe fucking havens from the world. And we, Janice and I, we were unfortunate enough to have flown to visit friends in Spain the day before lockdown. And Spain, the most severely locked down planet, lockdown country on this planet. If we left our front door without a sheet of paper giving us permission to leave for what reasons? I'm dying and need to go to the hospital. I'm starving and need food. We'd be arrested, interrogated, and detained for weeks. No, this is where we ended up, people. And 3 fucking days ago, after 2 months of incarceration. Listen, I've been in prisons more times than I can count, and so has my beautiful and Janice and wonderful wife. Both of us more times than we can count. And we've been now 2 months in incarceration. Yeah, we were together, of course. We couldn't leave, couldn't get sunlight, couldn't get fresh fucking air, could not co-mingle with other human beings, could not buy food, could not do jack fucking shit. 2 months. And 3 days ago, all bets are off, people. All rules gone. Go out and dance on the fucking beach if you want. Hug whoever you like. Open up whatever goddamn business you want. On the first day, you know what was open? 2 fucking restaurants within a 5-mile stretch of beach. And the the customers, Janice, myself, and our security detail. Nobody else. Nobody else. On the second day, yesterday, I can tell you now because we're hopefully, please God, leaving this godforsaken country in a few hours. However, at a restaurant called Siete Mares, 7 Seas, the 7 Seas. We were there yesterday. Good friends of mine. I've been there many times when I've been visiting friends here in Spain. So yesterday, their advertising hours of being open were 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. It's 7 p.m. having had no customers for 4 hours and it getting cold. I mean, yes, it's May, but still in the Mediterranean. Fuck me, it gets cold some nights. They closed. 4 police cars converged on this fucking restaurant and said, you will open up and turn on your fucking lights. We are in a new world, people. I regret having to inform you of that. But this new world is nothing like anything you could have ever fucking imagined. Where laws and regulations are going to cycle between shut down and open up and shut down and open up. And do you think it's going to be any different in America or England, France, Italy, Germany? Fuck you, no. No, people. We are in a new fucking world where people are terrified, locked in their houses. 3 days ago, when I get up at 8 a.m. going, this is going to be the fucking celebration of a goddamn lifetime. I mean, Janice and I have both been in jail for more than 2 months, so we know. You get your ass out of jail. Party fucking central. We're all out of jail in Spain. All of us. The laws say, yes, come out and dance. Who came out and danced? Nobody. Nobody, people. The fear has kept the masses, the sheep, the people inside, and they will not of their own accord come out. On the second day, the police are having to force people to open their goddamn stores in hopes that those locking themselves inside will grow a pair of balls. I'm saying right now it will not happen. Sheep do not overnight grow balls. I wish it were otherwise. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm talking too much. I'm not even answering the goddamn questions. Why don't you ask a question? That would be helpful. And
Sure.
by the way,
Yeah.
we only have time for one more question. I'm sorry. We've run out.
Fair enough. Wow. What one message, if you could get one message out to people, what would you tell them that they're not being told in the crisis? I mean, aside from a lot of what you've just spoke on.
It doesn't matter, people, what you're being told or what you're not being told, and what propaganda they want to shove down your throats, and what fake news the mainstream media would like you to purchase, buy wholeheartedly. Only one thing matters. Who are you? Are you capable of thinking for yourself? Are you capable of taking whatever is told to you and going, okay, all right, this is the shit I got to deal with today. What part of it is true, if any? And using tools which are openly and easily available to you. Google, research through all kinds of avenues, capable of determining for your fucking self the goddamn truth. If not, please, you cannot help yourself nor anyone. And I recommend strongly you go back into your mother's basement and close the door and sleep till this shit is over. And those of us who are awake have dealt with it. But if you are awake, you goddamn well better do something. You say, what do we do? I don't know what to do. Do you not have a voice? And your voice, people, today is 10 times what it was 100 years ago. What is your voice? Every goddamn follower you have in social media. If you do not use that, then fuck you, because you are not part of the human species and you are of no use to those of us who want to change, to bring sanity back into this fucking world, people. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for sticking around. Since you did, please give this video a like. And if you'd like to see more, make sure to subscribe. You can also support me by donating to the addresses below. If you're using an Ethereum wallet, you can send to scottcbusiness.eth. If you're using another wallet like Coinami, Trust Wallet, Atomic Wallet, you can send to scottcbusiness.crypto. On both wallets, I accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ripple. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Scottsy Business, signing off. Cheers.